Hello everyone, this is Zoltar and welcome to another Darkest Dungeon episode. Today, looks like we're going to be going after the Brigand 8-pounder. After last time we brought down the Sonorous Prophet. We've got the same group as last time. Biscuit, Sam, Jesse, and Duger will be coming along. They have some more trinkets this time. We can see we've got a tough ring and a cleansing crystal for our man-at-arms Biscuit. Sam, on the other hand, has an agility talent and a focus ring. Jesse has an Ancestor's Map and a Youth Chalice, and finally Duger has a Legendary Bracer and a Cleansing Crystal. So, we're just going to head on in, try and pick up this other Agility Talon, and see if we can get work done. So, lots of food, 24 food for a medium run. Once again, should be reasonable. Plenty of shovels. We have a lot of gold saved up, so actually, before we get started, usually I like to do all this stuff before I get started, but since we have quite a bit of gold saved up, let's check and make sure. Ooh, that's very interesting. The occultist only thing. I was kind of looking to see if there was going to be a... There's another focus ring here as well. We could grab both of those maybe. Tons of martyr seals, which I'm not sure how I feel about. Anyways, why don't we grab the focus ring, which I kind of wanted to give to our arbalist. Maybe instead of this cleansing crystal. We'll grab that, and we'll grab the cauldron. I wanted to see, I have not seen any trinkets yet, specific to the man-at-arms and the arbalist. I wanted to see if they were there. Anyway, we got that done. Let's go ahead and get the focus ring equipped. We'll worry about the cauldron later, because that has nothing to do with this group. But a legendary bracer and a focus ring seem like a pretty good pair of items to have available for a damage dealer. So, we're going to hop into it and try and go after this apparently cannon, the Brigand 8-pounder. Food, again, all the food in the world. Just all of it. Give me all the food. Shovels, 4 shovels should be good. Plenty of anti-venom, plenty of bandages. Don't need to go light here, realistically. Maybe even a couple herbs, a couple keys. Not so much on the holy water, but plenty of torches. I mean, like, seriously, plenty of torches. Just make sure we have more than enough. We still have plenty of gold left over for the next run, and we just want to make sure we get through it.
Are by their nature loquacious, and the denizens of the hamlet were no exception. It was not long before rumors of my morbid genius and secretive excavations began to fuel local legend. In the face of my increasingly egregious flaunting of public taboos, awe turned to ire, and demonstrations were held in the town square. Okay.
Well, we may as well start off by heading backwards, I suppose. Oh, good start, but we dodged the trap, so it's okay. Good dodge there. I do wish it was a little more clear about dodging the trap when you pulled it off, but oh well. Take some gold. I don't really know why we came backwards, since the boss is almost certainly not here and is probably here, down in that corner. But at least we got a scout off of it going forward, so not the end of the world. All it really cost us was some light, and man, did we bring more than enough of that along, so not the end of the world. But yeah, boss is probably right there. So we'll try and make it a fair ways before resting, just so we can have that heal and that stress relief right before the boss. Since it is just a medium run. Sure, take a torch, why not? Let's see, there was a trap here. Get on that, there we go. Good work. We've got the agility talent already, like we swapped it over from our other bounty hunter. So he's got a 70% trap dealing with chance, whatever you want to call it, trap disarm chance. Which is pretty solid for this level. These guys are only level 1, but I wanted to do all of the first bosses still. I needed to be able to get through all the level 1 bosses. So I wanted to make sure I started on those bosses as soon as these guys hit level 1. Just in case they ended up hitting level 3 after a small number of runs.
Be gone, fiend.
Well, that's a way to start. It's actually nice, because we had a little bit of stress floating around for some of these guys. So it's a really nice way to get started. Just give me the stun. Good. Nice and simple.
Press this advantage.
That's a lot of crits early. I mean, I'll take the stress relief, but that's a lot of crits early. Alright, well, we got a key for this. May as well take it. Thank you.
Only treasure could staunch the flow.
Some good treasure.
Otherworldly corruption.
And another torch. Man, we got plenty of torches today. It's pop a couple of them before heading in here.
Right. The promise of safety.
Especially because we knew we had a fight on our hands. And it's a pretty big one, too. So we're going to, I think, start with a bellow. Just make that happen. Get them all debuffed. See, look at that. Look at that. Missing all over the place. That actually, look, the debuff had nothing to do with them missing. But don't worry about it. It's fine. I would like to get rid of this cutthroat.
Obliterated.
Apparently Duger agrees. Didn't need that cutthroat around at all. Gonna mark this guy. I'm not gonna worry about him in the back, probably. We could try and stun the front. Nope, gonna miss. Only a 75 accuracy right now, due to our quirk. But apparently we're dodging all over the place, or their accuracy is just being terrible, so I'll take it. Go for another stun, see if it works this time. Nothing. It's only 50% chance, but still. Okay. The marks are still working out quite well, though. Look at that. Look at how fast that thing dropped, even without crits. That was nuts. See if we can get you stunned out. Good stuff. Not a big deal if he wasn't. All he gets is rushed shot out, but... Okay. Well, there goes all our stress. Bit of a weird start. Would have liked to save that for the boss, maybe. You know, crits like that. But... you shouldn't really complain when things are going your way. Because it's not like it makes it less likely to happen for the boss. So I shouldn't whine about it. I should just accept it and be happy. Well, we'll just anti-venom that. Don't even care. We got 5 of those along. Way too many, realistically. So we may as well deal with them as we can. Got a tree sap here, which we will investigate. It's a tree. Thanks for that, guys. Glad we can scout trees successfully. Alright, and what do we got here? Let's pop a couple torches, because we brought way too many of those as well. I always overstock for bosses, and I will not regret it for one moment. Ever. Ever. You will never hear me say that I regret overstocking for that boss. Let's see. I am tempted by the Retribution this time. Oh, got dodged. But we still get our buffs at least, so... okay, 0 damage. That's interesting. But bleeding. No rabies. So there's that at least. And I'm tempted to throw out bolas, because I really want to get this dog dead, but... might be better to just sniper shot a thing. We could blind fire for a speed buff. And maybe hit the dog. Destroyed. Well, that worked out well for us. If she's just going to keep critting, we're going to keep wrecking things. There's really no two ways about it. Ugh. 1 HP, the worst amount of HP. Well, let's see. I guess we'll just smack him. What's really nice about this is it brought the artillery forward so we could retaliate. Unfortunately, apparently the artillery crit, so we got a bunch of stress, but still. It brought it forward so we got to retaliate with Bisquid. It was nice. It was a good thing. And should be able to finish him off with a Retribution. There it is.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, insight into the world. What did it give us? Wheeled Explorer. Well, we have Wheeled Explorer. It might have given us Wheeled Explorer, which would actually be really nice, because that's kind of a good skill. Kind of a good skill. I still wish I could train my heroes in some fashion in their positives. You can remove their negatives, which is nice if you just spend the time. But I really wish I could kind of, like, lean them in one direction or another with their positives a bit more easily. Other than just learn exactly what touching all the things does and only touch the right things at the right time. I guess that's one way to do it, but once I get full on stuff, if I keep touching things, I'll lose stuff, and that's not fun.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require
always going to complain about that. Always. I just like having control, though, so that's why. Going to mark you. Okay. This is probably going to be more painful than the first time around against a group like this. Let's go ahead and sniper shot.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
I'm liking Duger today. She's doing work. And we'll go for a stun.
Devastating blow.
Very nice. Go ahead and kill him. Not a big deal. We get a little heal with that too, so I love that skill so much. A lot of people don't seem to like that skill all that much. Ooh, we got crit. Unfortunate.
Slightest lapse in concentration.
Well, let's go ahead and just smack him. Ah, we killed him. Unfortunate. Oh well. I mean, it's 20 stress relief. I shouldn't whine about that, but I didn't want to kill him. Toss out the key. Just take the giant ruby, and then maybe toss out citrine and take the gold. Check the tent. A map. Cool stuff. Not a very good map. I mean, we kind of would probably have found that on our own anyway. You would go grave digging, wouldn't you? Yeah, that doesn't really work out well for you, does it? You actually got yourself wasting sickness. Do you have any idea how much of a pain that is? Ah, Sam. Why you gotta be this way? Alright. This is not gonna be fun, probably. At least he dodged. Can we dodge again? Nope. Not this time. But we resisted the stun, so that's nice. And let's see. You're still left. Really? We're gonna deal 4 damage? We're gonna roll minimum damage there? Oh, please don't stun her. Now I'm sad. Alright, well, tell you what. We're just gonna get field dressing here. To start the heals and try to get them rolling out. At least we killed that one. That's something. I wonder what happens if he gets stunned when he's... Like, what happens if he tries to riposte while stunned? I'm kind of curious what would happen with that chain of events here. Okay, thank you. We get to heal. That's good. With our little heal buff as well. Actually really tempted to waste some time, but that's probably not worthwhile. Just smack it.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
Go away.
They can be beaten.
Alright, 25 gold. I guess I won't complain. More light for scouting. Alright, nice long scout. So we can see there are 2 more fights in the next 2 hallways. Oh good, more maggots. Those are fun. Okay. At least he resisted the stun, so that's nice. Just a little bit of stress. Yeah, that 4 to 7 damage didn't really work out well for us, did it? Let's see. 6 to 12 if we hit. There we go. Toss out the bolas here. Well, that works. Bit surprising, but it works for me. And we'll just try and get a little bit of healing out. It's unlikely the maggot will deal a lot of damage. Yeah, 3. So we gained 3 life total in that trade and just lost a little stress.
This expedition
Not interested.
Success.
More trees. Okay. We can fix that, though. Not a big deal. And that is all kinds of food, so... Oh no, we can't Super Skyrim it up anymore. He's full. No. Oh man, how could we let that happen? That's okay. Yeah, it's going to tell us all the time that he's full, isn't it? Okay, well, take whatever we can and leave the other 3 food behind. At least it was a nice little batch of healing right there, though. Not a bad thing. More scouting. Use a couple more torches.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
And what do we got here? Oh, an actual fight, not just maggots everywhere. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if we can bring down the Acolyte. We don't need that stress going around. There we go. Just enough. Okay. Is she gonna ever stop critting? I mean, I don't mind.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
But it's getting a bit ridiculous, one would think. Just feels like it's getting a bit ridiculous. And we scout and see the boss. We also see there's a trap in front of the boss, so we'll deal with that before we rest. Well, we can get more food here if we want to. We've got the herbs for it. Alright, everybody's full HP. May as well take it just in case, I suppose. Can't hurt. Oh, we got an ectoplasm here. Alright. Let's deal with that first. That works. I'll take a crit to deal with it. And then the bone rabble really never do anything, so not too worried about them at all. There you go. Not following the rules at all, considering the crossbow can crit the skeleton and just wreck him so easily, but I'm okay with it, not following standard RPG rules that feel kind of meaningless after a while. Alright. Let's deal with this trap. Good work. This is why we touched the trap first, just in case. Now we'll touch the torch, I guess is what it is, so it's not a big deal. Thank you. And then we back up and go rest. Because now we can get rid of the stress by feasting. Should be fairly straightforward. Okay. I think everybody's skills are set up the way I want to for camping, so we'll just get to it. Do the feast.
Together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Okay, so I think what we do first is restring crossbow. I think we might... I don't know how big the cannon is. I don't know if it's a 2 or a 1. What we're going to do is give more accuracy and crit chance to our arbalist. And then I think we're going to give more accuracy and crit chance to our arbalist. I kinda like it for the most part. Now, another option is to bless. So let's see, our arbalist is at 109 accuracy. She's already got some pretty significant buffs. I suppose we could spread them and instead do something like instruction on our bounty hunter. Bless the bounty hunter. And then maintain equipment here for some dodge chance on our tanky tank. And then we rest. Just a little stressed out, not too bad. And we were ambushed. That's unfortunate. And surprised by maggots and a spitter. Well, let's do what we can. Got our tank all the way in the back, unable to do a thing besides defend. We could try the defending thing. What happens if we guard her? Well, he got hit. That didn't really tell me much, though. That's not going to tell me much either. Blighted. Not the end of the world. We have enough food to deal with this. So I'm not sure I care much. There we go.
The light gains purchase. Spirits are lifted. And purpose is made clear.
Man, she has 34 hit points. That seems like a lot for her. I'm just saying, it seems like a lot. Okay. Everybody get back in position. And let's get to that boss fight. 1 stress, 2 stress. Yeah, not a big deal. Pop the torch just to make sure we're at 100 and get in there. Alright, cannon. No, the cannon only has 1. They have a matchman over there. What happens if I kill him? I wonder. I could just bellow, though. The cannon has 50 HP. That doesn't seem like much. What I should do is probably Retribution, though, because they've got the ranged man who will probably do an area of effect attack. Alright, there we go. The matchman's dead now. I don't know what that does to the cannon exactly, but it seems like a decent idea. Shoot the cannon. Oh! The cannon does not take it. Oh, it has 70% prot. That explains its 50 hit points. We can see our retaliation was very effective there. It has massive stun resist as well. Ah, he's going to dodge. Unfortunate. Well, he also missed, so that's okay. Reinforcements! Okay, it called reinforcements and didn't seem to do much else, so I guess we won't complain about it. We want to get rid of these matchmen, I think. I think we want to keep doing that constantly if we can. So that's what we're going to focus on for the most part. Until we've burnt everybody else out. Let's see. Guess go for another stun. May as well. Good. Dealt with it. And bolas. Sure, why not? Simple, straightforward, easy. Not a big deal. Another matchman spawns. Oh, and another cutthroat spawns. I was not expecting that. I wasn't expecting both of them. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and mark the cannon. Maybe we ignore the cutthroat for the most part and just accept that he's going to be there.
Well struck.
Good. That was at least some damage going. Figure we may as well start burning through it. We can stun the cutthroat. That should be okay. Now the matchman's going to get a turn this time, it looks like. I doubt we're going to kill him with this.
A powerful blow.
Never mind. That's what I get. That's what I get. I talked. I should know better than that. Oh, and he actually spawned another one in front as well. But it's him way in the front. I mean, that doesn't really do much. Let's pull you forward. I don't even know if he can do anything from way up here. Keep shooting away at that thing. Man, 3 damage is really not a lot. That's pretty ridiculous. Let's go ahead and hit you again. I wonder if we can pull the cannon forward and force the cutthroat back enough that he can't do much. It's an interesting idea, at least. Just get back in position. Summoning reinforcements again. Another matchman. No big surprise there. Rushed shot, not accomplishing anything, as per usual. Now, it's still marked, so I still want to focus my Arbalist on it. Like, that's what the Arbalist is here for, I suppose. Just make sure that constantly is happening. We'll grab the matchman. Bring him forward a bit. Retribution, doesn't care. There we go. That'll work. And then I suppose we will actually Retribution the cannon. See if we can tear through this thing with its 70% protection. Another matchman. Exactly as we expect. That thing is still marked. So I don't see any reason to just stop plugging away at it with the Arbalist. That's not good. That's actually quite painful. Not what we were looking for. We're close to bringing it down, but we haven't pulled it off yet. Let's grab you again. Oh, that's not good. Now we're going to have some trouble finishing him off, actually. We might need to judge him, which is acceptable. We can judge him. I don't know what he actually does, but I'm assuming the cannon fires if he's around. And that sounds like a bad thing, and we might see it. Fire in the hole. And boom. Oh, wow. What in the world was that? And our healer is actually bleeding and might just die. Might just straight up die. What in the world was that? Death blow. There goes our healer.
More disappointment.
Alright, that was fair. It's totally the word I'll use. Let's just kill this stupid cannon. I'm gonna have to fix all of this later. Oh man, disgusting. Which is sad, because I didn't feel like we deserved that. At least the cannon's dead now. I didn't feel like we deserved that, because we did what we could to the matchman. We just rolled exceptionally low damage, and our healer insta-died because of it. Insta-died. Oh man. This game is kind of gross in how hard it swings sometimes. I really don't appreciate it. Like, I can understand this idea of things going wrong, but this idea of everything going wrong at once is a bit too crazy to me. I don't think it's particularly appropriate. It's one of the reasons I kind of stopped playing for a little while. Because so many things just go wrong at once. And it was just a bad luck of a crit, and then the matchman roll. It was just a series of exceptionally poor rolls all right in a row. And then bam, we lose a character, and we have to go through it all over again. And it's just not fun that a die roll has now cost me hours so I can put this group back together. At least we killed it. But man, that was stupid. That's the only word I have for it. Goodbye, Jesse. We'll figure something out. Not fun, though. Not something fun.
Their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me. And the letter was on its way.
Alright, guys. That's going to wrap it up for that one. I guess we'll see if we have a Vestal in here. No, we don't, so we can't even get started. Can't even get started on recovering yet. Fantastic. Alright, well, that's fun. Let's pop to the sanitarium, get these guys fixed. Biscuit, do you not have anything wrong with you? Apparently he doesn't. Sam, on the other hand, has some issues, so let's get rid of that wasting sickness in particular. Duger doesn't really need hemophilia. Wish we could fix the whole dead issue over here, but, you know, not the way it works. Well, we'll be back eventually with the next boss. It's probably going to be a while. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you next time.